So welcome to the call. This call normally, and I wanted to get some new coaches on here more than I did even potential coaches. What's up, Janice? Everybody doing their pictures instead of their real life faces. Do better than that. I got to see y'all's live faces. Janice, you hear me? Janice.
Now I can.
Okay, good.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah. You good?
Cool.
So we're just now starting. Normally this call, and you'll see like Janice and Fran has seen this PowerPoint presentation before. I don't think you've seen it, Terry. But normally this call is reserved for potential coaches. I want to start once a month, start doing a business opportunity call. And basically what the business opportunity call consists of is just educating people. What is a Beachbody coach? How does it work? How do you get paid? How do you run the business and all that good stuff? But I wanted some new coaches too to kind of see the opportunity, because I think a lot of new coaches still don't understand exactly what it is we do as Beachbody coaches. And I also want you to see the opportunity that you have to invite other people so that when people ask what it is that we do as a Beachbody coach, one, you can invite them to a coach opportunity call, or two, you can take this recording and you can share it with them so that they can see. So if somebody asks you next week, what is a Beachbody coach? Then you can say, explain a little bit, but then you can take them to this call right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I'm going to show you real quick. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through what is Beachbody. I'm going to explain how it works, how you get paid and all that good stuff, and how you encourage other people, and how you can make this a hobby or how you can make this a full-time business. So Beachbody, our mission is to help people achieve health and fulfilled lives. But more than that, with Elite Fitness, we're trying to help people not only physically, but mentally and spiritually too. I think that's the thing that sets us apart from other people, is we realize there's more to it than just physical health. There's living your best days. I'll never forget being at the planking thing the other night and looking at Janice and looking at this other lady. I cannot remember her name, but she said she was 62 or Rachel. Yeah, Rachel. Thank you. That's what I got later for. She helps me with names. But looking across there, and I'm thinking, that's it. That's the example right there. That's, you may be getting older, but you're getting better. And I see so many people in their 20s and 30s that's not doing that. So as Beachbody, our mission is to help people to be able to be the best moms, best dads, best grandmas, best grandpas, whatever they can possibly be, so that their last 40 years is not their worst 40 years, but it's their best 40 years. So Beachbody was founded by a couple of guys named John and Carl. I've actually met Carl. Super laid back guy. I thought I'd be intimidated by him, but he's a humble guy. When they first started this business, I'm not going to go through all this different stuff, but basically what happened is they created a lot of workouts for people, and the people were buying the CDs, the DVDs, whatever it may be, and they were just putting them up on the shelf. They'd probably do them for a week or two. Great workouts, professional trainers, but they would set them up on the shelf. And they were creating fitness programs for all different levels, but they were getting thrown up on the shelf. So Beachbody, which is basically the company itself, created what's called Team Beachbody, which is us coaches. They created the network of coaches, and it's been long over 5 years ago. I think it's been pushing 10 years ago now. But basically what it is it's person-to-person support to help people to be their very best. And what you hear a lot of times is people talking about pyramid schemes and stuff like that. If you go do the research and you educate yourself, you'll realize that multi-level marketing or network marketing is basically where you earn through direct sales and team sales. It's not who signs up first and who gets in first. It's all about you building a business so that you can be your very best. So what is a coach? This is some pictures. I was going to change this, but this is where my team started right here. And some of these coaches are no longer with us, but some of them, are. And this I look back on this and it reminds me of where I started, with Kim and Brian and Fran and Tiffany and some great coaches on here, Traps. And some of them are still around. Some of them just doing workout programs, but that's part of this journey too. But what a coach is, I want to tell you what a coach is not. First of all, you don't have to be a fitness expert, personal trainer, or nutritionist. And it's honestly best to be a coach who's not at their perfect ideal goal and weight so that you can share your transformation, your testimony, and stuff like that. The one cool thing that you can do, and Lena's going to do that this coming Saturday or a week from this coming Saturday, is you can get certified. She's going to go get certified with Country Heat. There's a deal going on right now, and you can go do like an 8-hour training, and it's only $99. So you can learn. I've learned so much. I feel like I have become an expert over the past 4 years, not necessarily with clean eating and stuff like that, but I can go teach a class. I really feel like I can. As a matter of fact, I have done a couple of them. But it's people that make mistakes. It's not anybody that's perfect. I still eat at the clock. I still eat Chick-fil-A. I still love, Chick-fil-A ice cream and things like that. But it's a person who's dedicated to being their best, to stumbling and failing, but getting back up and helping other people to do the same thing. It's a person who drinks Shakeology every day, does the workouts, and you lead by example. That's all a coach is. It's somebody that does not quit. It's somebody that fails. It's somebody that stumbles. But it's somebody that gets back up and truly lives the example of it and showing people, hey, I fall short, but I get back up every day. It's not somebody that's perfect. So what does a Beachbody coach do? Basically, this is why Beachbody, and I'll go against anybody out there, this is why Beachbody is the very best company to work for. Every company that you see out there sells products, and they may have a little bit of support. I don't know. I really don't believe they got as much training as we do, but we have the fitness. We have professional workout programs. We've got the best in nutrition with Shakeology. I'd put it against everybody. We've got the best meal plans, and we've got the best support. So we've got the 3 things that you need to be successful. I tell anybody and everybody, if you'll join me for 30 days, I promise you you'll see success unless you either have a health issue or you quit. If you don't have a health issue that keeps you from losing weight, some major health issue, and I've seen one person that had a major thyroid issue, and she finally went to the doctor, and she got some medication, and she's seen success. She stuck with us. If you'll stick with us and you don't quit, then Beachbody has it all. We have the fitness, nutrition, and support so that you can be successful. We have lots of posts like this, Tuesday and Saturday transformation pictures, color-coded baggies. We're sharing our motivation. We're sharing our workouts. We're sharing our clean eating. We're sharing all those things. We're basically sharing real life with people. You have to be willing to put yourself out there. And that was part of that Planks and Thanks, was getting people out of their comfort zone so that we could share, so that we could encourage other people. How do you make money with Beachbody? So basically everything that you sell, you make 25% off of it. One thing that's crazy about Beachbody is every time they sell something through an infomercial, they always assign somebody a coach. So as a Beachbody coach, as you grow your business, you will have people given to you basically as free leads every month. So I have people that'll show up. If I build my business, and I get Success Club 5, you may not know what that is yet because you're not a coach or you're a brand new coach. But basically, if I help 3 people a month, Beachbody rewards me with free leads. What does that mean? That means people that buy through infomercials and things like that are given to me for me to reach out to them. But I also make 25% off of them. I had one person one time buy 3 bags of Shakeology. I don't know why. I guess their whole family was going to drink it. But they bought 3 bags of Shakeology, and they were a free lead, so I got 25% off that. You also make commissions from challenge packs, from cycle and team bonuses. Plus, here's the big thing that most people don't realize. You get 25% off all products, so it's cheaper to be a coach. It costs you $0, basically, to be a part of this billion-dollar business. It's cheaper to be a coach than just a normal challenger. So not only do you save 25%, not only do you get to inspire other people, you get to build a business along the way too. So rewards for helping other people achieve their goals. One thing that Beachbody does well is they reward their top coaches. And it's not just the coaches that are the top 10. They got things going on right now. For example, if you become a diamond coach, which you don't know what that is, but that's not easy to achieve, but it's pretty easy to achieve if you stay consistent with the business. If you become a diamond coach for the next 2 months, they're going to give you, or next 2 quarters, they're going to give you an extra $250 a month. They give you free things every month for Sit Success Club. I've got backpacks, I've got shaker cups, I've got books, I've got seminars I've been invited to, I've got all kind of stuff. But even more than that, they reward you with trips. One thing that I didn't really believe in a long time ago, I used to hear about these companies and things that were giving away free trips. lots of my friends get to go on free trips, and you get to go to exotic places that you've probably never been before. So Beachbody rewards you for doing a great job and for inspiring other people. So what is the Dream Team, and why do I mention the Dream Team? The Dream Team is the number one coach or the number one team in the company 3 years in a row, which is crazy. Melanie Mitro, which is this lady right up here to the left, she's the top left. She is the top coach in the company, and we're a part of her team. She's not my direct coach. Deidre Penrose, who is right here in the bottom right, is my direct coach. But these are ladies that I have known for over 20 years. I've known and watched them. They were moms, busy moms. Deidre was a full-time nurse. Now she has quit her job and she's doing this full-time. Melanie was a stay-at-home mom, and now she's a self-made millionaire with an M. And her husband, who did not want her to be a coach, has quit his job, and he's doing this alongside of her. I think he may be her secretary. I don't know. You could call me secretary if I can quit my job. I don't care. I'll bring you flowers and all kind of stuff every day if you let me quit my job. But the big thing that I want you to understand is we are part of the number one team in the company. We have the best training. And who are these coaches? They're mothers, stay-at-home moms, their daughters. Most of the people that are coaches, I'm just being honest, are moms. Moms and women are more motivated. Men can do this, but I'm just being honest with you. You see more women. I think women are more driven to do this. I don't know why, but there's doctors that does this. I've met several of these coaches on these trips. There's one lady that was a pharmaceutical rep. There was one lady I met that was a lawyer. This lady right here, Marlena Hayden, she lives in Hawaii. I've met her. Lots of people that were very successful people making $50,000 to $175,000 a year that decided to do this because they wanted to do something they was passionate about, and now they're making more money than they was. What can you expect from this team, and how are we different from all other teams? The one thing that you can expect from this team is the best in training, the best in support, weekly team calls, guest speakers, leadership training, and no pressure to do anything that you don't want to do. You own this yourself. It is your business if you decide to join us. If you want to be a hobby coach, which basically means you're working on yourself personally, then you can do that. And you encourage a few people on the way. If you want to build a huge business, the opportunity is there to do that. Tons of opportunity, no matter what your coach does. If I quit today, which I'm not, but if I was to quit today and you join our team, the opportunity is still there. This business is not dependent upon me. So how do you create a life by design? By setting your own work hours and intensity and things like that. That's how you do it. So when you think about becoming a Beachbody coach, or if you've already committed to being a Beachbody coach, the thing that you have to think about is what kind of life do you want to create? You know, what are your goals and what are your dreams? And why not you? But the big part that you have to think about is you have to create this life. This opportunity, I promise you, is here with Beachbody. You can do anything that you want to do. If you say, you know what, I would love to pay off my house. I would love to pay off my parents' house. I would love to do whatever. I would love to bring my husband home from work. I'm tired of him working all these crazy hours. Any dream that you have, as long as you're willing to work, you're willing to set working hours, you're willing to be intense about what you're doing, and you're willing to do it consistently, you can do anything that you want to do it. So how do you make it official? The biggest thing that you need to do, if you hadn't already became a coach, is you need to get with the person that invited you to this call and find out about becoming a coach. Signing up, it says pay $40 coach fee. You only have to do that if you've already bought a challenge pack and it's 30 days outside of that. If you sign up and you get a challenge pack right off the bat, which challenge packs are discounted, you get to sign up and become a coach for free. For military coaches and things like that, there's no sign-up fees or monthly fees, which is great. I think they really bless the military people, and they should. But you need to talk to the person that invited you to this call. You need to find out more about that as far as becoming a coach. So the person who invited you to this or sent you this link or whatever it may be, you need to follow up with them, and they need to follow up with you. You need to find out, what did you like most about the presentation? What questions did you have about this call? Does Team Beachbody feel like a fit that you could help you achieve your goals? But more than that, does Elite Fitness feel like a fit for you? Because I can promise you this, if you join anybody that's a part of Elite Fitness, we're different. We're not salesy. We don't post 15 times a day saying, hey, there's a 20% discount. Hurry up and go buy it right now. We don't just post Shakeology pictures every day. We're going to help you grow physically, mentally, and spiritually, and financially if you're willing to work at this. This is the thing also about this. Does Team Beachbody feel like a fit for you and Elite Fitness feel like a fit for you? Do you want to be your best? Because I can promise you this. The people that get the very best results are the coaches on this team because the accountability is great. It pushes you and it keeps you going. So think about which option appeals to you, a coach or a customer. The only reason that I would say that you just want to stay a customer is because you don't like discounts and you're not committed to doing this for 3 months or more. If you're going to be doing this for 3 months or more, I would at least sign up to be a discount coach so that you can save the 25%. So if you want to build a business, if you have financial goals, if you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, if you're tired of leaving your kids at home, if you have goals and dreams that are bigger than what your job can provide for you right now, if you'd like to retire sooner, whatever it may be, then being a full-time coach is definitely what you want to do. So think about what becoming a coach could do for you. Think about if you could grow a business that could change your life financially, physically, and spiritually. Think about the people that you could help. But this is the big thing that I think a lot of people miss is they only think about the people that they can help in their community, and that's a great place to start. But one thing that we teach you is how to reach out to other people. I've got coaches and I've got customers from Florida to Arizona to Pennsylvania, and, of course, in South Carolina and around here. But I've got them all over the United States. And now we're stretching out to the United Kingdom. Beachbody's grown into Canada and the United Kingdom. So don't just limit yourself and say, well, I only know about 10 people. We can help you, grow it to thousands of people through Instagram, YouTube, whatever you want to do. And then think about what are your goals and dreams at hand. A lot of times, one thing that drives me insane is if you have kids or grandkids, you tell them to have huge goals and huge dreams. You tell them not to sell themselves short. You tell them to be what you want to be, and to build a great future. But yet as adults, we stop doing that. What's some goals and dreams that you used to have? What's some things right now that if you was to think about, man, if I had the money to do this, if I didn't have this debt, what could I do? Just let that stir inside of you and then think about what being a Beachbody coach, could do for you and your family. So dream big, call to action. Why do you want to be a Beachbody coach? This picture over here to the left is when we went to Summit. It's been 4 years ago now, I think, or 3 years ago now, something like that. We went as a team. We're going to be going back as a team this year. I'm hoping that we can take at least 15 or 20 people with us. I know Fran and Terry went this past year, what was it, a month ago? No, 3 weeks ago. Wasn't it just y'all two that went,
Yes.
Janice?
It was, me and Terry went. It was just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, that's right. I can't
It
hold
was awesome.
Yeah. And that's the thing about it, looking forward to being able to do that again. So as a Beachbody coach, think about what it would create for you as far as freedom. Think about how it could change your life. If you was to work really hard at this, you was to plug into the systems that we have, 3 years from now, what could it do for you? How could it change your life? Think about inspiring people. Think about being one day when you're, when you're 90 years old and you've got abs and you're feeling your very best, but you're coming to the end of your life. Think about being able to inspire people. People being able to look at you and to say, hey, because of you, I didn't give up. Because of you, I did my very best. That's life-changing to me. I'm telling you what, last night when we was doing the planks and all that different stuff, and I looked over and I just see Holly on the call now. I looked over and I was thinking about this right here. I looked over and I seen Holly, and then I seen Kayla. And I was like, if it wouldn't have been for me taking a leap of faith, Holly wouldn't have done this. And if it wouldn't have been for Holly taking a leap of faith, Kayla wouldn't have done this. And you think about the ripple effect that you can have as a coach and how it can not only change your life, but it can change the lives of others. Because I can guarantee you this, Kayla just become, and I hope Kayla watches this later, but Kayla's just now become a coach. She's trying to figure out where she wants to be. But one thing I know, by joining our team, a year from now, her life is going to be radically changed. Radically. And that's not just the fact that she's going to lose some weight. It's the fact that she's going to be mentally and spiritually stronger, and she's going to have a fit family that's going to take her by the hand, and it's going to walk with her on this journey. It's going to be some of her best friends. Speaking from experience, The reason I say that is because when I went through my toughest times, this family was there for me, and it's changed my life. And I'm 43 years old. I had a guy today. He's like, "How old are you?" I said, "How old do you think I am?" And I had a hairnet on, so I couldn't see my receding hairline. I said, "How old do you think I am?" He's like, "I don't know, 30 something." I was like, "No, dude, I'm like gonna be 44 in a few months." He's like, "Really?" And it's because of this family. It's not just because I work out every day. It's because this family pushed me to be my very best. So I'm gonna open it up to questions, and then I'm going to mash stop, and I'm gonna talk to y'all. Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep on recording. I think we'll see. So any questions that y'all got? And Holly, I know I said 8:30 after I posted this thing this morning. I said, "Oh my gosh, I didn't create." And then I put Pacific time instead of what are we? Eastern Standard. I was like, okay, this has just been a week. I put the wrong call time days down, and so I'll be back in a better groove next week. Yeah, I told Lena earlier. I said, I told Holly 8:30, and then I put Pacific or whatever Pacific down, and so anyway, I'm gonna do better. I promise you. We'll get back to the groove. So questions that y'all got or comments that you want to have on the call? Any questions?
I get what y'all said, so I don't even have questions to ask.
It's all good. I got some other stuff I want to go over when this is done. So one thing that I'll say with this is when you get done with it, we get done with this call. If you have anybody that missed the call, if you have anybody, I'll post this in Elite Fitness. If you ever want to share what a Beachbody coach is with anybody, if they're not sure, you can send them this link. Go back and watch it, Holly. It's not that long, and you can see the slides that we went over and stuff like that. So I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to